come. So don't you hesitate when the world tries to box you in and the pressure starts to win. Lift your head, feel the fire, let the world feel your ire. Turn your back on all the lies. The truth is burning deep inside. No turning back, we won't back down. Stamp your feet upon the ground. It's an uproar, an uproar. Hear the battle cry once more. Roar it out loud and true. Show them what it means to be out. You are your own worst enemy. Break the chains and set you free. Stand tall in the firelight. This is the moment that you fight. Will not fall. It's an uproar, an uproar. Hear the battle cry once more. Roar it out loud and true. Show them what it means to be Show them what it means to be It's an uproar, an uproar. Hear the battle cry once more. Roar it out loud and true. Show them what it means to be Show them what it means to be Show them what it means to be
First of all, I want you two kids to know this is a safe space, okay? Feel free to express yourself. Don't be afraid. I sense there's an enabler here, but we'll get to that.
Meow! Row!
See, guys, there are no sharks in the fountain. Except that one!
I summoned Pot of Greed to draw 3 additional cards from my deck.
That does what it do.
Puffer wanna crack!
All right, listen up, you bunch of lost souls and weirdos. It's showtime. You want to survive in this world of pop culture chaos? Well, here's the secret. You got to hit that subscribe button over on Gothic Therapy's YouTube channel. Yeah, that's right. Do it or I'll come knocking, and trust me, you don't want me as a house guest. Don't be shy. Whack that button like you're slamming the door of your in-laws. And hey, hit the bell too, or I'll be haunting your dreams. Catch you on the other side, baby.
In the heart of chaos where agendas collide, master of the TDS and Raven stand side by side. Exploring the madness, we uncover the proof with sharp wit and insight. We're the voice of the truth. Welcome to Psycho-Synopsis, the dark side of the truth. Dive deep into the madness you cannot refute. Secrets of the Asylum, come free your mind. Crazy or not, let us be your guide. Diving into the shadows where secrets reside. We'll tear down the facade of culture's villains can't hide. Wild theories and whispers in the dark. Join us on this journey, reignite the spark. So tune in and listen, let's spark the debate. With Master Light and Raven, your salvation awaits.
Yay, it worked right this time. Welcome, seekers of the asylum.
For those searching for salvation,
or embracing the insane.
you have come to the right place. Sorry we're a few minutes late.
It's your fault. Everybody
I
in the
know.
chat's like, every minute you're late, you have to buy Raven a new plushie. It's like, Raven's the reason I'm late.
Sorry. Meow.
It's your fault,
Yes, I
not
know.
mine.
Bad,
Raven
just
owes
bad
me a
kidding.
plushie.
Just bad kidding me.
No,
Aw.
I don't feel like it right now. No.
Sure.
Gonna move over here now.
Eh.
All right. So, so we got a lot to cover tonight, including some interesting things. But first, I think we should first acknowledge the fact that we unfortunately lost a couple people, important people in Hollywood, including Chuck Norris, who went away to beat life because he didn't die. He just beat life.
Yeah, he took over the Grim Reaper's
No, he
job.
ascended to the next level of life. Get it?
Yes, the afterlife.
It's like a game. Get it?
He is
Ah.
literally going to be taking over for the Grim Reaper. Just watch.
We'll get to him more later on. We
He
actually have
would kick ass as the Grim Reaper. Just saying.
what?
Chuck Norris would kick ass as the Grim Reaper.
Yeah. But I'll just say that we have something later that will be
In honor of
about
Chuck Norris.
So
In
we'll get to
honor
that.
of Chuck effing Norris.
Why did you need to say that?
Because I couldn't say the actual word and it's a little too early for bleeping.
Maybe you don't have to say the word at all. Ever think of that?
Mm,
Just saying.
meow.
All right. So a couple announcements. First off, anything else?
We got the chairs working.
Yes, that's the most important one. We have the chairs working. I finally got around to getting it. So if we get a chair stream, which we have not in quite some time, so I'm not holding out any hope for necessarily, we can now do the chair stream again. So
Because we now have the chairs back. Woo!
also, it's bring your friend to the asylum day, which means that if anybody, tell your parents, tell your girlfriends, tell your dogs, come watch. Or else.
Why the dogs?
I don't know. If a dog can get on YouTube, that'd be pretty cool.
I mean, there's literally a Disney show like that called Dog with a Blog.
I was thinking Fetch with Ruff Ruffman, but okay.
Oh, that's even better.
I love that show.
Dog with a Blog is stupid, honestly.
I didn't even know it was a thing until you mentioned it.
I've only ever seen one episode and it was so dumb.
Good. Then let's not see any more. But yeah, so there's that. And I think that's pretty much it. Was there anything else? Yes. Do you want to tell people the goal for tonight's stream? Did you even read it?
I did not, actually. Let me go look.
Go look.
There it is. If we get a total of 20 super chats tonight, starting at $2 a piece, we will talk about how I love spiders and Master has to suffer for it. Apparently.
Yes. What? You mean living with Raven means that I have to suffer for some things? Yes. This is not surprising to anybody who pays attention.
It's not my fault you don't like spiders.
Are we only talking about spiders? Sorry, I was more in general. All right, so I think that's pretty much it. I know that there was a big event this past weekend. We did not go. People did ask us if we were going to MegaCon. We did not.
Yeah. Nope. Couldn't happen.
It's not in the cards.
People seem to forget that these events always happen on Saturdays.
And they cost money.
We cannot attend things that happen on Saturdays.
Yeah, so it costs money, and the idea of going there and like not being able to do stuff and going all the way out there, not being able to actually partake in like one of the whole days is kind of a big letdown. So usually it's not a priority for us.
Yeah. Plus, too much money.
Yeah. Anyway, I think that's pretty much it, right?
I believe so, yes.
Also, I want to say one of our topics tonight is going to be quite interesting because actually it's going to be a little different than people think that it is. because we got to clarify some stuff. It seems lately that some people have gotten a bit, I guess, confused about how we do things here. Maybe they don't watch or whatever.
Oh, crap. How? We haven't been on for 10 minutes.
What did you just do?
He summoned Pot of Greed.
You just interrupted the entire show. We're in the middle of the intro.
Couldn't you have waited a little bit? Now we have to do all of the topics with our glasses and cat ears.
No one's gonna notice.
Yeah, fair. We look the same either way.
But should we? So here's the question: do we go into that now, or do we go into?
I think we should
say hi to the chat and then do it after we go.
I think we should just do our usual thing of just going through the chat first and then the super chat, so we don't get derailed like other streamers.
Okay, yeah, we're not naming names at all. No, there's no one else who gets derailed by super chats. Anyway, let's get moving on before we get in trouble. Behave. All right, ready?
Yes. Hold on. Wait. Timer. Forgot about the timer.
Ready? I say ready. You say yes. Then you go wait. No, not ready.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
What if I'm not ready now?
I just started the timer.
Not ready. Stop the timer.
I shall reset the timer.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah,
3,
I'm almost ready. Maybe.
3,
Maybe.
2, go.
3.
Go.
I'm not ready.
Honey.
This is what you get. You made me late. Restart the timer. I'll do it for real this time. Maybe.
Okay. Meanie. 3, 2, 1, go.
Diversity a great one is here. It says diversity officer clocking in. Good evening. I don't know what Krafton, it's Krafton, but is unless they change the actor to look the part. I don't care about the Harry Potter show. Plushies for Raven and waffles for Master. Krafton is the people who own Subnautica. There's been a huge change, and a lot of people have covered this already, but we're going to go over it in detail and break down not just what went on with Subnautica behind the scenes, but how many times people involved did really stupid things. So we're going to get to that.
Mm-hmm.
But since you mentioned it, here is your clip.
It's the differences that make our world so rich, diverse, and wonderful.
I still hate you, though.
Love that clip.
Yep. All right. Griffin of Might says, I'm not sure I will see Brand New Day. I don't think I could get back into Marvel. And I just do not like these Spider-Man films. Also, Chuck Norris did not die. The Emperor of Mankind just assumed a new identity. Fair enough. I think that Spider-Man is a little bit different property, especially because Sony's involved. It doesn't mean it necessarily will be good, but I'm at least somewhat interested versus whenever anything else Marvel puts out, like Doomsday, I'm like, oh, I'm interested only to make content from it. Like, I'll be completely honest. That's the only interest I have. Easily Dead Ninja says, I've been in hiding. Phil, the janitor, is stalking me wanting cuddles. I forgot that Phil's the janitor. I keep putting him in a snuggle vest, but we don't have one that wraps all his limbs. He's a wiry run. Good luck with that. We are not insured.
Someone please make a lore book for us.
No, someone needs to make, not just a lore book. Someone needs to draw, what's his name? Phil the janitor with a bunch of limbs or whatever. Russ Williams says, hail all, clocking in. Proctophile says, good evening, everyone. How are you guys doing tonight? We're doing well. Doing well.
Mm-hmm. For the most part, yes.
Danko Orange says, rip Chuck Norris. Yeah. It's a real shame, that one. TJ's Art and Comics says, hail chat.
Hello.
No hail to us? What are we, chopped liver?
Chopped liver is delicious.
Well, yeah, sure, whatever. Chupacabra Bacon says, greetings to Master Raven. See, this is how you do it right. I'm just kidding. Don't worry about it. Master Raven and fellow seekers, I'm here for my weekly therapy session. Well, you're right in time. Agent Sorry Master says, I have arrived.
Yay.
Hello there. Skyfire says, hail all, clocking in for the session. Welcome. Delaware Demolition Dude says, remember, Chuck Norris didn't die. Teddy Roosevelt said he can come home. I don't get what that is, but okay.
I don't understand that one either.
QC2709 with a little cheese slice. Ashes Reborn says, good evening, my friends. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. Remember, if you value your sanity, don't let the Archons bring you down.
Archons.
Oh, is that a Warhammer reference?
I actually don't know. I do know that Archons are a thing in Darksiders.
I'm assuming it's a Warhammer reference.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
I don't remember there being Archons in 40K. Maybe there.
I have no idea. If it wasn't, you got a clip for a reason. Good. Good.
I do know that there is an Archon in Darksiders too.
Nick Havoc is clocking in. Flip Potter Decker Miller says hello.
Hello.
Youngblood Rays is clocking in for my session. The time clock tried to eat me, but I'm here. The couch is loose. Just letting people know. Just be worried.
The time clock is not the couch.
Vowels though Vowels says, oh, I'm supposed to be here.
Oh, he's supposed to be here.
Archlord Dunar says goth clock again from the comfy chair because no one expects the Spanish Inquisition.
That is a Monty Python reference.
I assumed. Wild Guitarin, is the therapy couch still loose? That thing nearly got me next week. At Proctofile, you need to watch that thing better.
It's not Proctofile's job to watch the couch.
I want to make very clear that we are not insured, and if the couch eats you, we do not have insurance for that. You'll just have to wake up the next morning very grouchy.
By joining this asylum, you literally sign a waiver.
You waived all liability of your sanity.
Yes,
we have taken possession of your sanity.
You literally sign a document confirming that we are not responsible for any death.
And if you think I'm joking, look at the description. I bet you didn't think about it. Take a look. You think I'm joking? Read the description
joking.
Right now. Read it.
Joking.
Read the description. If you like this stream, you have signed it.
We should continue.
Jury User Review says, hey guys, it's done watching Rad.
Cool.
3M5000 says it's go time.
Yay.
Eagle Lord 9898 says hi Raven and TDS.
Hello.
Ref says hail night shift ghoulies. Imperator, but I don't know what the heck that means.
Something Latin.
Opal Dragon says I'm more concerned that the Invisible Man and his soon-to-be wife is ending over if Spider-Man is good. Is that a show?
It's an anime, yes.
Yes, I've heard of that. Now that you mentioned it as an anime, I know it. Raper Knights is clocking in. The innkeeper of the bottomless pit of despair is here. Sorry, I think
I was going to say, I thought that was Proctophile. I thought that was Proctophile who was in charge.
I mean, he lives there.
For some reason.
He lives there by choice. We did not put him there. We did not put him there. I want to make very clear.
No, he chose to be there.
I'm late.
For a very important date?
I'm late.
For a very important
I'm imagining he's like holding a pocket watch going, I'm late. Clocking in, help everyone. Don't forget to like, to share, and like, share, and subscribe. Yes. I think we said, think Andre said hi. Limitless Andre said shark. Ian Bruin?
Ian Brune.
Ian Brune says, hi all. Hello. I'm sorry I ruined that. Felstaff says, hey there, chat. Hello.
Hello.
The couch is loose. Jackson Darrow says, bad kitty, bad.
Meow.
Vice Admiral Deku of Mars says, sorry for clocking in slightly late. Was getting potion ingredients for the apothecary. Hard to do. I'm in a mobile suit, but hey, what can you do with the couch on the loose?
Suffer.
Not sue us for couch.
Well, they can't sue.
Incidents?
They can't sue us. They signed a waiver.
Yeah, I guarantee people are finding out like, oh my God, he actually has something in the description. I actually did. I remade our description where it.
Because we're not dumb.
Read by Nature says, rip Chuck Norris, Xander for Buffy, and Sam Keith. Yes. Tailfin says, Doom Guy called Chuck for help because demons are breaking through. Mr. Meat Shield says, Chuck Norris is now God's bodyguard. Colin Warmbrought says, who would win in a fist fight, Chuck Norris or Hulk Hogan?
Chuck Norris. Duh.
Call your brother, your sister, your mother too, because it's Gothic Therapy and you're late for your session. Yes, you still get charged for it, by the way. If you're a no-show, you still get charged.
Yes. It's a rule.
Let's see who else is here. Fausto Solis is here.
We still have 2 minutes.
Luminitis says, does what it do, lol. I think 3M5000 is trying to find the.
Yes, he's been doing this every week.
I don't know.
Maybe. Maybe not.
Dizel Jizz says, evening all.
Hello.
The great one is here, got attacked by the therapy couch. Blue octopus. Ah!
At least it's not a purple octopus.
As long as it's not a purple octopus, Sinclair is not allowed in the fountain.
No, Sinclair is not allowed anywhere past our gate.
Tiger King Rex Carter says, sup guys, we missed you at MegaCon. I doubt they even noticed we weren't there, but thanks.
I'm
appreciate
sure all of the smaller people noticed we weren't there.
No, they probably didn't care. It's okay. It's okay.
Oh no, I'm talking about the people who actually would come up and talk to us instead of us
maybe.
having to go to them.
Fractal Mage says his avatar really freaks me out. We've heard that.
We're working on it.
We're working on it. There's only so much we could do right now, especially with Passover coming up. Just bear with us, okay? We're working on some things.
Passover is in just over a week, guys. We're going to be offline for 72 hours.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's not Warhammer. Well, you got to clip for no reason. I got it wrong for once. I am never wrong. How dare you?
You're
I'm kidding.
rarely wrong.
I'm mad after my own heart. Oh my god! Yay! I feel good now.
Heretic!
Wandering Paladin says, "Hey, all on vacation, so I get to watch this at the beginning."
Yay!
Well, glad to have you here. Odin Dark says, "I'm here," or am I? I don't know. Are you?
Timer's
or maybe
up.
you're a hallucination. You imply we have sanity in the first place, this Blocktopus. And last reading one, Mr. Cougar with the wave. And we'll just see who else is here. Catherine Tespot is here. Reaper J is here. Scrap Gamer is here. Cladex is here. Guy Good Boys is here. Trying to see if anybody else is that we haven't got to. Oliver Adam is here. Yeah, I think we got everybody.
I believe we did.
Wait, not as small as Kaido. I don't know what you mean by that.
Doesn't Kaido surpass us in subs and be joined Geeks and Gamers?
Yeah, I think so. So it's a little confused. You have to explain that one. Anime Mania is here. And I think we're good. All right, let's get to the super chats. But we already got to tier 1. You guys are nuts.
All right. Baked Buddhist for $2. Thank you. Pennies for the plush fund.
Every week he's here. Glad to see it.
I appreciate it.
We
Maybe
appreciate it.
Me too. Yes.
It's me too. I'm here too.
I know. You're the one in charge of all the tech stuff behind the scenes.
Yes. So in other words, you appreciate it. Oh, okay. So I should just leave and you should run the stream.
I appreciate him saying it's for plushies.
What's this? Did you appreciate me?
I always appreciate you.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
Honey,
I'm listening.
Darling. I always appreciate you. I'm your wife.
That doesn't mean you appreciate me.
I eat your sandwiches for a living.
Okay, I guess if we waited sandwiches, I guess that kind of works.
No, really, I do make sandwiches. Easy lunches.
And they're good sandwiches.
Yes, they are.
My favorite is sourdough with tuna and cheese and tomatoes. A tuna melt.
A sourdough tuna melt with tomato is his favorite.
And it's got Munster cheese. It's good.
That's because lately I've been buying Munster cheese because the packs I get is a lot of cheese. So it lasts longer.
Honey, whenever you get Munster cheese, do you remember how... Do you remember how Rob Zombie
made Herman Munster named after the literal cheese?
In case you guys don't know, Rob Zombie made a prequel to the Munsters, and in it, not only does it have his terrible wife act in it, and when I say act, she doesn't do it very well. They decide that the name Munster comes from the fact that his assistant was eating a sandwich with Munster cheese in it. No, I'm not joking.
That's literally what they did. I hate that movie
Go
so
ahead.
much. Macy Van Dowson
we
for
still reviewed it.
$10. Yep. Macy, you can find that in the channel somewhere. Macy Van
It's
Dowson
not that
for
great of a review, I'll be honest. We had some technical difficulties.
Stop
but it's gonna be
interrupting
okay.
me!
No, I'm your husband. It is my job to interrupt you, woman.
Yes, dear. Macy Van Dowson for $10. Hey, not feeling so good today. Aw. We'll not
Feel
be
better.
able to watch tonight. We'll catch the rebound. Hope this is your best stream yet. Love you two and all the chat. Have a good evening, Snugglefest.
Oh, we'll feel better.
Yeah. Be okay.
I'm gonna get to the other super chats first, and then we'll go to the $100 one because I want to end on that so we can go to tier 1, and then we can move on to the first topic.
Good idea. Diz L. Jizz has been a member for 14 months. Thank you, sir. Chuck Norris accepted that rematch with Bruce Lee.
He did indeed,
It's good, and it will be epic.
and we can't go see it.
Watch how that is the fight that starts the rapture.
Anyway, moving on.
Cesario JPN for $5. Good to see you. After 86 years of negotiations, Death has finally accepted Chuck Norris's terms.
There's gonna be just tons of Chuck Norris jokes, but you know what? Our exposure therapy is a giant Chuck Norris joke, so I guess that's fair.
It's, a little Chuck Norris tribute. Dragon Master for $5. I summon the Winged Dragon of Ra, Immortal Phoenix.
Okay, I have to. Oh, I don't have Winged Dragon of Ra. I have Slifer the Sky Dragon. Oh well. So but
Close enough.
Deep lore there. Deep lore there.
Close enough.
Nope. We're gonna go into
It's still an Egyptian god.
We're not gonna do it because we have this now.
Skyfire for $100 frickin' dollars, you absolute madman. Then again, you are in an asylum. I summon Pot of Greed.
Well, you clearly have, and that means we're gonna have to do everything with glass. We have to do everything with glasses on.
And my cat ears, which I don't really mind, but I know Master does not like having glasses. You know, you don't actually have to for the actual topics.
I must.
No, you don't.
I don't know. I'll put them on for a bit, and if I don't like them, I'm taking them off.
Sure.
There you
Begin.
go. All right, we got it. So, ready?
Go.
I'm getting it.
Go.
Previously on Yu-Gi-Oh!
I summon Pot of Greed to draw 3 additional cards from my deck.
That's not what it does.
Roll my dice. That is what it does. Pot of Greed. Draw 3. I summon Pot of Greed to draw 3 additional cards from my deck. And I summon Pot of Greed to draw 3 additional cards from my deck. Then I play Magic Force, which allows me to play Pot of Greed once again to draw 3 additional cards from my deck.
You know he's right. And I attack and I win, right?
No.
You don't have any. Well, you don't have any monsters, and my
he's supposed to
monsters
be here.
What? Oh, you got the Celtic Guardian.
My turn. I summon Dark Magician. I also summon Jack's Knight.
What? How? You can't summon a bunch of cards on one turn. It's against the rules.
You never saw this coming. I summon Pot of Greed to draw 3 additional cards from my deck.
That's not what it does. It doesn't do that. That is what it does. It doesn't.
That's what it do, Yugi.
That does what it do.
That does what it do.
You were asleep.
No, I was looking down for a moment.
You keep doing that, and you phase into new dimensions when you do that.
It's not my fault the camera has such limited range.
Stop phasing into other dimensions. We don't have insurance for that.
We don't have insurance for anything.
That's not in our policy.
That's why we don't have insurance for anything. It's why our asylum is so run down and why I keep begging for money.
Is it run down or is it not?
Is it all
or is
in
it
your
all in your
mind?
mind?
You made me bloodlust.
Anyway, I think we're ready to move on to our first topic, right?
I believe so. I believe so.
You got cut off there for some reason.
I thought you got cut off for some reason. Oh well.
Okay.
It's over now.
All right. We ready for our first topic?
Yes. Go.
Here we go. Spider-Man Brand New Days trailer is finally here.
A montage of heroes and villains draws near.
A lonely Spider-Man that nobody knows.
The last hope for Marvel, and the view count shows. I just want to say one thing real quick that I just noticed. Bottom center photo, that girl kind of looks like Rogue.
That's why I put it there.
Oh.
People are saying that it looks like Rogue. I don't know if it's going to be. They're mentioning that Jean Grey is going to be in this, but let's talk about it.
Yes, let's. Because it was pretty good. Let's be fair, it actually was a pretty good trailer.
I will say this. We got the trailer, but here's the thing. Some people already got the trailer way before, because if you remember not that long ago, there was a leak and people said it was AI, and guess what?
It wasn't. Shocker.
It wasn't AI. Nope. It was this trailer. Now, let's go over the couple things that go on here. So why are we covering this? There might be people who are watching this to go, why are we even covering this? Right? Are we making fun of it or whatever? I'll be honest here. Spider-Man, for me, and this could just be my personal opinion. You can jump in if you feel the same, honey. But Spider-Man, for me, kind of stands alone as a property. I don't think it needs to be in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I kind of think that they keep trying to force it in there, and I don't think it needs to be. But at the same time, I'm not exactly like, this is the only franchise, or I guess franchise, that Marvel has access to that I'm actually somewhat interested in. And when I say somewhat, I mean like, instead of having no interest, there's a little bit.
That's fair. I mean, it is the most popular character that Marvel owns, but the only reason the movies have been good is because the movies are done mostly by Sony.
Yeah, but let's go over this because this one looks very MCU-ified, because we're getting a lot of different things. Not only are we getting Frank Castle, which, the Punisher, we're also getting, unfortunately, Mark Ruffalo.
As Bruce Banner, again. For some reason.
Yay.
Even though they could have just as easily had Kirk Connors.
Can't we just have Edward Norton come back and play him?
I wish. He was a much better Hulk.
Make this one a scroll.
Actually looked the part of the Hulk.
Can we make like Mark Ruffalo be a scroll, please?
I thought the scrolls were gone. They ruined the scrolls.
Are they?
Didn't they ruin the scrolls?
No, don't you remember, honey? Nick Fury's married to one, I think.
I forgot.
Yeah, because you know why you forgot?
Because it didn't happen.
No, because nobody cared about Secret Invasion.
Yeah, which used actual AI for their intro, which was dumb.
And look, I'm not saying Tom Holland is the best Spider-Man ever or whatever, but I'm saying that if we're comparing interest levels to anything Marvel puts out, this is something that at least has somewhat interest. But I think my concern here is looking at this. They're going with the evolution storyline, which I'm interested in kind of seeing where that goes. But I'm concerned because I look at all this and I think, okay, the MCU has like fallen down like a ton. So this could be crap. And they're putting way too much in here. Like, we don't need this.
They have Scorpion, they have Tarantula Man, they have a bunch of different characters that probably don't need to be there.
The person in the top right corner is supposedly Sadie Sink's character, which is
that's
potentially Jean Grey.
No, that's the top. You're talking top right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a man. You can tell by the shoulders.
It doesn't mean it's not a stunt double.
Fair. But yeah, there are too many characters being packed into this. What is it with Marvel these days packing too many characters into a single movie?
I'll tell you what it is, honey. We
Cameos?
told them we said this. People don't seem to realize this. There's an easy explanation here, okay?
And what is it?
What was the last Spider-Man movie?
No Way Home.
And what did they do in No Way Home?
But a bunch of cameos.
And what
And
are they doing in
characters.
this Spider-Man movie now?
The same thing, because they're hoping that method will still make more money.
It's almost like
It
they
was
learned
Tobey
the wrong lesson.
It was Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield and Alfred Molina and Willem Dafoe that brought in the money.
But I'm saying this. I think it's funny because they're learned. We all said they're going to learn the wrong lesson with No Way Home, aren't they? And the answer is yes. Yes, the wrong lesson.
Yeah, it would seem so. And the Scorpion is got technological stuff going on with his tail. I don't like it.
Look, I'm at least.
I mean, at least it's better than the giant rhino mech suit we got at the end of Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Oh yeah, remember when they made that seem like it was going to be a big important part of the Amazing Spider-Man 2, and that it was only at the end for like 2 minutes, and then it was gone. It was
Giant
like,
rhino
oh
mech
look,
suit.
oh it's gone. Bye.
Huh.
But yeah, look, I'm at least somewhat interested in this. It might be something that I actually will take a look at. Obviously, I'll wait and see what people have to say about it. Not because I need them to inform my opinions, but more because I'm kind of trying to figure out, like, if this is something I even would be interested in. And look, could this be good? Actually, yes. And I have more hope for this versus anything else that Marvel's been putting out. Put it this way.
That's only because Sony is in charge.
Exactly.
Didn't you tell me that there is some sort of contract between Sony and Marvel of what they're allowed to put into a Spider-Man movie?
Yes, so I'll clarify that. So there is a resurfaced contract that was on WikiLeaks that is going around right now. You might actually see it you might actually see it come up in conversation the next couple days. But it's basically reiterating the things that they are allowed and not allowed. I can't confirm if it's legitimate or not, but it is something there. However, I'm just going to say this. Here's what I'm gauging my interest in. I think this is going to be an interesting experiment, regardless of whether you like Spider-Man or not. Because here's my biggest question. Even if you don't like the MCU right now, and you won't go see the Spider-Man, you can't tell me this doesn't make you curious.
I mean, it made me curious.
Will this do better than Doomsday?
Yes.
That's what I'm curious about, because if this does really well and then Doomsday doesn't do as well, that'll mean a lot.
In my opinion, considering how long the Doomsday script is going to be just because of how many people they're shoving into it, yes, this one's going to be better.
I wish they shoved them out of it, please.
Yes, so do I.
And while you're at it, just shove the whole thing in the garbage.
I'm sorry. You cannot have that many characters in one script and expect it to turn out well, because there's just too much going on. There's going to be no consistency. I say this as someone who has written scripts.
Yeah, look, I don't know how this is going to end up turning out, but at the same time, this at least somewhat, like, I'm mildly interested. And when I say mild, it's like mild. I'm not interested in Doomsday at all, except for making content on it. This I'm a little bit interested to see if they can pull it off. If they don't, it'll still probably do better because it's Spider-Man. We'll have to wait and see what they do. I do know that it's a PG-13, so they've already shown in the trailer that they're going to make Frank not able to curse. And
but they did but the trailer did it in a clever way in which he starts cursing as Spider-Man webs his mouth.
Yeah, but look, we're gonna have to see how this does. As I said, it somewhat interests me, but nothing's really hooking me. But nothing is repelling me necessarily. I guess that's the best way of describing how I feel about it. I'm not repelled by it, but I'm not drawn in. And if they keep trying to shove in a bunch of different cameos, here's what's going to happen. I'm not going to watch it just for cameos. Sorry.
Yeah. Cameos are just... Stan Lee cameos were what brought people.
No.
And those can't be done anymore.
Decent movies is what brought people, and Marvel doesn't know how to make any of those out of way a paper bag.
Oh yeah, that too.
Again, that's what I'm saying. I'm not opposed to this. I'm not drawn to this, and I think they're doing a little too much. But if it turns out to be good, I'll be pleasantly surprised. But I think regardless, it will do better than Doomsday simply because people like Spider-Man. And I'll be completely honest, the characters that Marvel made that Marvel money aren't around anymore. And because of their own stupidity, they're bringing back Captain America, but not as Captain America and blah, 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 blah. Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
This is true. This is very true. So we'll just have to wait and see. So we'll just have to wait and see what the next trailer gives us.
I don't want to watch Spider-Man brand new cameo. No, thank you.
Heh. Like
It's
I said,
cheaper to go on Cameo and buy a cameo for someone who played in Spider-Man than it is to go watch this.
we'll just, like I said, we'll just have to wait and see what the next trailer does. Maybe the next one will actually pique our interest some more, but I doubt it.
Maybe, but we'll wait and see.
That's all for now.
All right. Yep, I think that's good.
Yep, that's good. That is very good. Yay! How did it feel to do that whole thing in your glasses?
Weird.
GS Wolfwood for $2, 50-50 odds. Depends on how much you value cameos.
I don't. Put it this way. Multiverse of Madness, more like Multiverse of Meh.
Yes.
I saw something. Hold on. Dave and Games entered the Asylum. Thank you.
Ooh, new person.
Welcome. You can never leave now.
You have signed away. Are you okay?
I was joking.
No. Don't die.
Started a debate. Crash Shiro, isn't it late by you? Go to sleep.
Well, daylight savings in Europe doesn't start until the end of the month. So.
Oh, okay. So it's not the middle of the night. It's just almost the middle of the night.
Yes.
Both of you to assume there's a script for Doomsday. I never said there was a script. I asked whether it would do better or not.
I'm the one who said there's a script.
They can shove it where the sun don't shine. I don't know where that is.
So go to bed.
Pedro Pascal's wager. If Pascal's your movie, it's gonna suck. It's okay. We could just take the MCU and push it somewhere else.
The only difference between an egg and a planet is scale. No, it is not.
Go to sleep.
Seriously, dude, go to bed.
It's 3:45. Go to sleep.
Karasu, please, for the sake of your health, go to bed. I mean, it is technically early, yes, if you consider it being morning and not evening. But please, for the sake of your health, go to sleep. You need sleep.
Even when Marvel put Spider-Man in that awful mech suit, I still enjoyed them because the character is the most engaging superhero, in my opinion. Yeah, I agree. So we'll see how they do it here. I'm a little more concerned because I think it's been I mean, maybe I'm hoping they did a good job, but the cameo fest in the trailer especially makes me not very interested. Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't mind cameos as long as they're more than cameos. Correct. That's exactly. Yes. I can't say that. Couldn't say that better myself. Maybe instead of glasses, Tier 1 Master should be holding a waffle. Okay. And how do I do that? With my mouth? Give me the waffle.
Don't do that. Don't pant like a dog on stream, darling. People will take that out of context, and you know it.
Yes. Don't pat like a dog on stream, says the cat lady.
Touché.
Don't do that. We wouldn't want to do that, guys.
Touché.
Master would be better off with a monocle? No.
Then you'd look like the Monopoly guy, but younger.
And there's Farming Knife in Another World is season 2 starting too. That was great. Yeah,
so we've heard.
We're interested in that. Until the current Marvel crew is completely fired, like Pixar crew is rumored to be, I ain't seeing no Marvel films. Without respect, we reject. Fair enough.
Mm-hmm. That is fair.
Wear waffle glasses?
How would he even do that?
I have stuff to do first, or else I won't sleep. So do the stuff and go to sleep.
Please, for the sake of your health.
According to Gary, Wolverine destroys Tobey Spider-Man. Well, that wasn't Gary specific. That was a leak from another place. Gary makes reported on it.
Also, hi, Jose Ataco.
Yeah, hello. Nice to see you. I'll go soon. Okay. Does
You
time
had
exist
better.
in the asylum? The question
Do-
is, does the asylum itself exist? Or
Yes.
does it? Or doesn't it? Or does it? Or doesn't it? I don't know. Okay. A monocle and a bubble pipe. I'm not
What?
doing
Bubble pipe. I mean, I did that when I played the Caterpillar in Alice in Wonderland at a school play because they would not let me have a hookah on stage, so instead I just blew bubbles. But
that. Time is a flat circle of the asylum. I do think the glasses do make up for the eyes a little bit.
I do, just a little.
But all right, I think we're ready to move on to the super chats.
Odin Dark for $2. Marvel cameos used to be hype. Now they're meh.
No, it's that Marvel cameos used to be hype. Now it's like, hey, you know that thing you like? Let's shove it in here. You like it now, right? And it's like,
No.
You killed Reed Richards. You killed everybody with Wanda. Why would anybody want these?
Don't know. Youngblood Ray has been a member for 16 months. Thank you. 16 months in the Snugglevest crew. Mwahahaha.
Well, part of the night shift, but thanks. Oh my goodness.
Kara Sushiro has been a member for 43 freaking months. Dude, you're insane. And we love
We
you
have to
for
do a
it.
clip for that. We have to do a clip for that.
Now go to sleep.
Now, no, he's going to go sleep soon, he said. I'm holding you to that, but you get a clip
And,
for that.
and Demolition Dude, we are not a Slanesh territory. We're more Zinch.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but we're doing a clip for that because 43 months is crazy. Ready?
Yes.
行くぜ速攻魔法発動バーサーカーソウルゴローモンスターカードゴローモンスターカードゴローモンスターカードゴローモンスターカードゴローモンスターカードゴローモンスターカードゴローモンスターカード
5 more months, and he will have been a member for 4 years.
That's crazy. Raven, teach this man some Warhammer. No.
Don't you think I've
No.
tried? The more I obsess about it,
I refuse.
the more obsessed I get about it, the more disinclined he becomes.
Yes, because guess what? Guess what? Guess
What?
what? Guess what? Guess what? I don't
Nobody
care.
cares.
Nobody cares.
No, because
Nobody cares.
Me, yow.
all right.
It's still an awesome
So we've already
franchise.
passed tier 1. I'm curious because we do have tier 3 unlocked now. We can see if we can get there. I don't think we will, but we'll see. All right. He's afraid he might get addicted. No, I'm not
already
interested.
addicted.
I'm
He's
just not
He's
interested.
not interested, literally just because of how obsessed I am.
No, I'm just not interested. Period.
But what are you interested in?
Everything but Warhammer. Anyway, let's move on to our next topic because we got a good one to come up here. Ready?
Yes.
See, Proctor Fowler's right. You can't and shouldn't force your interest on others. Yeah, honey, you shouldn't force your interest on me.
I wasn't. I just like talking about things I'm passionate about.
Yes, and that's fine. But I'm not going to ever be interested in Warhammer, and nothing you can say or do is going to make me interested in it.
Fair. But eventually you'll have nothing to read and might pick up my Night Lord's Omnibus.
Nope.
You'd rather reread something?
Yep. Look, I'll put it this way, honey. I might not be interested in Warhammer, but I am interested in you.
Aw, that's fair.
So stop trying to shove Warhammer in my throat!
Yes, dear.
Couples should enjoy each other's interests together. Yes, I enjoy all the other interests, except that one!
I mean, he puts up with my love of Darksiders. So.
Anyway, let's go on to the next topic. This should be fun.
Yes.
You're making it sound like I don't have an interest. I'm interested in my wife. I'm just not interested in Warhammer. Thank you.
I know what my husband is interested in. I was just trying to make a joke, and I failed.
If you're going to make everybody hate me, it's all your fault.
Fine, then I'll make them hate me. I haven't watched any of the Terminator movies.
Okay, now that you've
I
distracted
haven't
them.
even seen the Goonies.
Now that you've distracted them, let's move on. Ready?
Yes.
Subnautica 2's lawsuit comes to a head.
As Krafton demonstrates, they made their own bed.
With ChatGPT lawyers, ego and leadership adrift.
This time, Krafton may go down with the ship. And oh, I hope they do. That would be so glorious.
Let's talk about this, guys, because we've already reported in the past about the legal issues with Subnautica. For those of you who do not know, we'll give a kind of quick recap. Subnautica 2 was supposed to come out, and Krafton now owns Unknown Worlds, or at least owns controlling interest in the company. And randomly out of the blue, they fired the 3 original founders and said that they weren't involved and blah, blah, blah. And it seemed a bit shady, and things were leaked and things were said and blah, blah, blah. Well, the original founders sued, and we got a court ruling. And guess what?
What? Tell them.
In a shocking turn of events, which was not shocking to me because I called it. Just being fair.
To everyone else, it was shocking because no one else is you.
So what happened? The court ruled that Ted Gill has been reinstated as the CEO of Unknown Worlds. So one of the founders is now back with full operational authority. And then Krafton is enjoined from using the board or other corporate levers to interfere with studio productions. Gill gets control to publishing systems, including Steam, and court retains jurisdiction to enforce compliance. In other words, Krafton is screwed. And you want to know how screwed they are, honey?
Tell
you
them
want to know how screwed they are?
Yes, tell them how screwed they are. I look forward to hearing this.
The judge. This is only the first case, and the judge, in a 60-page document, which I have read all of, just for you guys.
Yes, he has. I can confirm he has read it.
That literally explains the entire process. I can tell you that the idiots involved with Krafton, and yes, they are idiots. And guess what?
What?
This guy in charge decided, you know what I'm going to do? I don't want to pay this payout, because what ended up happening is the court basically just figured out that what happened is they didn't want to pay for this payout that the developers were going to get, which was 250,000. Sorry, 250. Was it million or billion?
I
think it was million.
I think it was million.
$250 million payout that they were going to get. And so this person named Kim, who was the CEO of Krafton, decided to try and find a way out of it. And what did he do? May
I say it? May I say it?
No,
May I say it?
Let me finish. You'll get to say it. You'll get to say it. Did he consult with the rest of his company? Did he try to research the topic? Did he try anything that was overall intelligent?
No. He asked ChatGPT.
But here's the part that people haven't reported on, guys. I've read the entire 60 pages, so you don't have to. He did not just ask ChatGPT one time. He asked
multiple.
It 4 times. 4.
And all of them are documented.
And got caught 4 times. Are you kidding me?
Nope, because he's that stupid.
I have no words.
Every single one is documented in this court transcript.
You literally decided, you know what? ChatGPT hasn't worked for me. I'm going to use it again and again and again. And you guys, I
Honey, can I just say that I love seeing idiocy on display? It's so entertaining.
Here's the thing. This is all documented. So this is how this was found in the court. And here's the funny part. I have isolated the moments where he used ChatGPT, and we are going to read them, and I'm going to give you the context around them so you don't have to read the entire 60 pages, but you'll see how cringe this was.
Do you want me to read one?
If you want, you can read if you see the one you see the ones on the right in red?
Yes.
You read it, and I'll give context.
Okay.
Do the first one, and then I'll give context, and we'll go to the second, and then the third, and then I'll read the key summary.
Top to bottom, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right. On June 2nd, Park warned Kim over Slack that a, quote, dismissal with cause, end quote, would not eliminate the earnout obligation while exposing Krafton to lawsuit and reputation risk. And so Kim turned to ChatGPT for help. When the AI
chatbot.
Sorry. My brain is fried. When the AI chatbot responded that the earnout would be difficult to cancel, Kim complained to Park.
So let me give context. Park is a person involved with the company, basically was saying like, hey, you want to get out of this, but you're not going to be able to. You're legally obligated to do this. So Kim's like, oh, God darn, what do I do? I'm going to go to ChatGPT. Please, ChatGPT, help me get out of the payout. And ChatGPT is like, I'm sorry, Kim. I'm afraid I can't do that. Ever notice how weird people who are stupid are named Kim? Just throwing that out there. It's not like we know any other Kims.
Oh, yeah. This is true. This is very true.
But literally, asked ChatGPT, and ChatGPT's like, no, you're not going to be able to do that. And he decided to do it anyways. So, here you go.
Section P, Project X. At ChatGPT's suggestion, Kim formed an internal task force dubbed Project X. The task force's mandate was to either negotiate a deal on the earnout or execute a takeover of unknown worlds. They looked to buy time.
So long story short...
Sorry.
Stop. So long story short, what ended up happening here was that he tried to figure out a way around it, couldn't. So he goes to ChatGPT, and ChatGPT told him that he should get together a group of people and try to either negotiate with them or execute a takeover of unknown worlds. And ChatGPT told him to call the task force Project X, and he went along with it. You think I'm kidding? He actually went along with this.
This is an actual court document, people. It's all true.
Right. I'll be fair. The court document is over 60 pages, so I just took out the parts. That's why I'm giving context, but you can go read it for yourself if you want to. It's all there.
If you want to read 60 pages of a court document.
So Project X tried to do all this, and guess what? They failed. So what did Kim do?
He asked ChatGPT again.
Why don't you read it?
Meanwhile, Kim sought ChatGPT's counsel on how to proceed if Krafton failed to reach a deal with unknown worlds on the earnout. The AI chatbot prepared a response strategy to a no-deal scenario, which Kim shared with Yoon, someone else on the team, I assume.
Yes.
The strategy included a pressure and leverage package and an implementation roadmap by scenario. It also suggested a key summary of responses Krafton could deliver to the key employees.
But here's the fun...
Are you going to read those?
Yes, but here's the fun part, guys. Not only did it prepare this dumb idiot shared it with Yoon, and so we actually have the actual response that ChatGPT gave him with all the steps, and we're going to read them right now to you because these guys are dumb. Like, dumb.
Dumb is an understatement, my dear. An absolute understatement.
So, key summary of responses. This is what ChatGPT told him to do, and the last line is the nail in the coffin. We're going to get to that.
Yes.
A, preemptive framing. Repeat that protecting quality and fan trust is the highest priority. Undermine the large corporation versus indie framing. This is literally what ChatGPT told him to do his own job.
Word for word.
And I'm not joking. This is not a paraphrase. He sent this to someone else. So even after, by the way, he deleted these logs.
Guys, this is an exhibit from the court document. It's evidence.
Yeah, this was actually acquired. He deleted the logs thinking he would get away with it, but this one was sent to someone, so we have it. B, securing control points. Lock down Steam and console publishing rights and access over code/build pipeline through both legal and technical aspects. For the earnout freeze, keep room for negotiations through provision stating immediate removal if specific development results aren't achieved. And they had this whole development thing of, oh, the game's not ready, you haven't hit these goals. And when they hit the goals, guys, guess what Krafton did? They changed them. And they kept doing it over and over. And guess what? Those documents were leaked and Krafton confirmed that they were true.
Idiots.
But wait, it gets better. We have more.
There's more.
And A, systematic materials for legal defense. Prepare contract interpretation memorandums and log all communications and then seek external consultation. Okay? Team retention. Operation of retention packages for key personnel and rapid fire backfill pipelines in anticipation of a resignation and departure scenarios.
Oh dear.
Wait for more. C, two-handed strategy. Create a structure that allows for both hardball, legal plus finance, and softball support initiatives,
Support incentives,
approaches, so moderate factions within Unknown Worlds can push for a compromise. And here's the killer, guys. The last line states,
May I read it? May I read it? Aww.
No, I get to read this one.
Okay.
Over the next month, Krafton followed most of ChatGPT's recommendations.
Oh, God, why?
I
have no words for this level of stupidity except laughter. But the kind of laughter I want to perform would break my microphone, so I can't.
What did you guys think were going to happen here? Did you guys think that you were going to get away scot-free and no one was going to find all this?
Apparently that's what they thought, because they're idiots.
And here's the funniest part, okay? After this ruling came out, Krafton had a response, and what they basically said was, we're disappointed with this ruling, and we're exploring our options. What options? You don't have any. The court has mandated that you cannot change this. You have to comply. The court has said, hey, you're idiots. Here's the whole story that you actually were trying to do. And you didn't actually have a plausible cause to terminate the people involved. And not only that, but you tried to use evidence and stuff that you found after the fact, which isn't allowed. And then now you're like, oh, we're going to explore other options. No, you are not. You are not allowed. You're not even allowed to do that. The court has said you are not allowed to interfere with the process. You guys don't have control anymore. It's hilarious because guess what? The whole reason this thing started, and this is what's the funniest part is, okay?
Oh?
I read the whole document. Do you want to know what the funniest part is, guys?
You tell.
This Kim guy, the CEO of Krafton, he didn't want to do the payout. Not because he couldn't afford it, but because, quote, if he paid it out, it would be paying for more than Subnautica is deemed that he deemed Subnautica was worth. And it would make him look like a pushover to his peers.
Say what?
Yes, you heard me correctly. It was not that he couldn't pay it.
Subnautica is worth way more than that payout.
No. But you misunderstand. He was like, if I pay this big payout, people will think I'm a pushover. So I'm going to try to find a way out of it.
What a wimp!
ChatGPT, help me! Think for me, ChatGPT. I need your brain, because mine has left the building.
That's assuming he had a brain to begin with.
Like, are you kidding me?
Wow.
Like, I can't. Like, but, oh no, people might think I'm a pushover. I can't do that. I gotta go to ChatGPT to help me. Guess what? And you know what the funniest thing is? The funniest thing is he thought that would cause, if he looked like a pushover, that would cause Krafton irreparable damage. Guess what, dude? At least in that part, you succeeded because you caused the damage.
Oh, yes, quite. Oh, this is just so beautiful. I can't wait for the next Subnautica 2 update.
But by the way, guys, this is not over yet. This is just the first ruling, and Krafton's still playing games. But that means that we're going to get Subnautica Early Access at some point, and Subnautica 2 I'm at least looking forward to.
Wait, wasn't the Subnautica 2 Early Access release date released? When it wasn't supposed to be?
Except, wait for it, guys. Krafton learned nothing. Thank you for reminding me.
You're welcome.
So there's been an announcement, guys, that Subnautica will be in early access in May. Guess where this announcement came from? Krafton. A leaked memo from Krafton, and the person who was in charge basically saying, oh, we're going to have to make things, but it will be ready in May. And they leaked it to IGN. And then they followed up with IGN and said, yes, this is real. And then Ted Gill came out and said, excuse me, you're violating the court order because you're not allowed to determine when the game releases. You're not in control of this anymore. These people are dumb, like rocks dumb.
Beyond, honey, rocks have more intelligence than this guy.
And I remember people saying, no, Krafton's in the right. The CEOs are doing this stuff with AI and blah, blah, blah. No, I knew from the get-go, and I want to tell you why. A lot of people say Subnautica went woke with Subnautica Below Zero. And I think Subnautica Below Zero was a terrible game. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I think it was terrible. I never finished it.
It definitely should have remained a DLC. It should never have been an individual game.
But I don't know exactly what went on behind the scenes, but I will tell you this. The people involved in the team, whether the game ends up turning out to be good or not, they had a roadmap for the first game on Trello, and you could watch them. I remember sitting there and watching them actually do and fix bugs in the game live. They have always cared about the game. I think that Subnautica Below Zero was outside interference, and it makes me wonder, with how much Krafton was involved. Was Krafton involved with this? Did they push for it being a full game? I don't know.
I would imagine so, yeah.
Well, we may never know.
I mean, it would explain why Below Zero felt so empty.
We may never know. Below Zero was supposed to be a DLC. It ended up being a full game, and it sucked. It really sucked. I didn't finish it. But I'll tell you this. I knew from the start that it was not the founders' fault because they actually cared about their game enough to show live what they were fixing. People don't do that much anymore.
Yeah, it's quite rare.
They now get these live service games where it's like, it's busted, but we'll fix it. Subnautica was not a live service game. It was an early access. And you could watch them go, oh, we noticed bug with this. I assigned Leo to deal with this bug. Leo has patched bug. Like, literally. The DLC plans were released as a document before they released anything. It was just speculation. And I read that document.
This is all true. Master has Master has been a Subnautica fan since the beginning of Subnautica.
I played it in early access. I remember the original voice lines from the Sunbeam. I loved that game, and Subnautica, the original Subnautica game, is a game that if you have not played, what are you doing with your life? Go get the game. You will enjoy yourself immensely. But regardless,
whether you get it on console, mobile, or VR, you will have the time of your life.
But regardless, I cannot wait to see when this more comes to a head, because there's more to come, and I don't think the drama with Subnautica 2 and this lawsuit is slowing down anytime soon, and I cannot wait to see Krafton pick up their foot and insert it into their mouth yet again, but they probably should, because if they stuck the shoe in their mouth, they probably wouldn't be able to ask ChatGPT to help them.
I mean, they would still have hands and fingers, so they would still be able to type.
No, because if they stuffed it in their mouth, they wouldn't be able to talk, and guess what?
What?
They can't be the soul. They could definitely be the soul of the project.
But I'm the only one who got that joke in Julius Caesar by William Shakespeare back in high school.
Cool. Anyways, we'll keep you guys updated as this goes out, but there's gonna be more, and guess what?
We will
not
report
have to ask ChatGPT about it.
Nope. You'll just have to ask us because we will be reporting on everything. And I look forward to it.
All right. Woo!
That was fun.
Can't believe
What idiot!
Me!
I can't think for myself.
Oh, ChatGPT, is this true? I summoned ChatGPT to drink 3 additional brain cells from my head. That'd be all the ones he had, clearly.
He has negative brain cells, honestly.
This is definitely chaebol behavior, but Krafton doesn't just play in South Korea. I don't know about that, but okay. I did see an interesting comment. I despise Subnautica 2 in advance. Disgusting. What's so disgusting about it?
Are you talking about the character design? Because the characters for Subnautica have always looked like that.
Because I'm going to be honest, if that's the reason, look, you can have whatever reason, but if that's the reason, you really should, and I'm not saying you have to, but if it is the reason because of the characters, you should really go look up the character who's the original character from the first game. Because if you do, trust me, he looks way more ugly than any of the characters in this game do.
Yeah. Which is kind of fortunate that we never actually see his face, and it's a first-person game.
I played Subnautica and Bleep Below Zero only once. It was a letdown. I played Subnautica many times in comparison. Correct. Same thing for me.
Yeah.
I've beaten Subnautica 3 times. It's great. Every time I play, I enjoy.
And you can make a different base every time in a different location, and it's just fun. It's just so much fun.
Master being a Subnautica fan fills me with joy. Not just me.
I like it too.
Raven has played it, even though she's scared of the sea dragon.
I'm scared of the Leviathans in general. I don't want them to eat me.
I love listening to her play it. Oh, don't do anything. Ah!
I sound like a female Markiplier.
Oh, what's that? Oh no! Save me! Save me! Why did Krafton put a 6-year-old in charge?
Why does anyone put a 6-year-old in charge? Because they don't know how to think.
The jig is up. Kim's AI partner in crime. The ChatGPT told them to say that too. They can't be serious. Are they trying to receive more legal discipline? Yes. This is from the same company, again, that after they ruled that they're not in charge anymore, decided to leak a memo basically like, but the game's going to be released in May, by the way, and then confirmed it. And it's like, but you're not in charge anymore.
Yeah, you're not allowed to announce a release date.
You're not allowed. You're legally not allowed.
By court order, they're not. Krafton is not allowed to announce a release date, and they did it anyway.
I was done with Subnautica the minute I got the platinum trophy for it. Trust me,
it's still
playing
worth
it again. Playing it again is worth it.
It's still worth it.
I know it sounds silly.
It's just so good every time.
And especially since they did update the game and added the bigger habitats from Below Zero into it, which was the only good thing.
Yeah. The sea truck sucked.
Those octopus dudes that bleep you out of your vehicles get me more than the Leviathan. You mean the crab squids?
Yes.
That they turn off your suit and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, because
Warpers are the worst.
Because they're the crab squids are bioelectrical and do EMPs. short-range EMPs.
Yes, the characters have 0 tolerance. Look up the original game characters now. Look, I'm not saying you have to like the game. What I am saying is when it comes to this stuff, it's important to be informed. And if you want to go, hey, even with the fact that I know the character of the first game looked like a ugly I can't even begin to tell you.
Yeah, like a literal caricature. That's what
I'm not
like.
saying that gives them justification not to do a better job with the second game. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying
it was like everyone seeing the first trailer for Subnautica 2, seeing the woman and her disproportions, and everyone saying, "Oh no, wokeness!" When
and it was it's pretty on par with the course for this game.
Yeah, because we actually know Subnautica's history. So
trust me, Riley, the original character, has like a weird face, has a mohawk with green hair.
And tans and very tan skin, and a very, very disproportionate face.
It's something to keep in mind that, I'm not saying you have to like the game, but I think it's important to know that their weird models they do for people is always a thing. Yes, I see Proctofile. Thank you.
Yes, we know.
I saw one more thing I wanted to read. Can we see some wholesome Ravenhead leading on TDS?
Someone take a picture.
Take a picture. It'll last longer. Here. This is what I wanted to read. Subnautica is a game I can't get into if it's not a classic turn-based RPG. I'm not interested and will literally fall asleep playing it. Lol, it's extremely rare that I engage in games that are RPGs. Trust me.
This is a.
If you're someone who's even not interested, wait.
It's an RPG. No, it's a worth it RPG. Okay, sorry.
No, let me explain. What you'd want to do, you go into the game and you go into creative mode. I know that seems weird. It turns off all the restrictions. Just explore some of how amazing that world looks and what they've done with the game. It is worth it. You will get lost just there in that world. Then again, to be fair, if that bores you already, it might just bore you to sleep.
The graphics in that ocean are absolutely incredible. The different designs they have for the fish is really cool, too.
I was almost able to scan one of the ghost leviathans. It was almost done before it got mad and ate me.
Yeah, my only time being able to scan a Reaper leviathan was when I actually managed to kill one.
The scariest part of the game is traveling into the void and being said, entering ecological dead zone.
And then getting attacked by adult
giant.
The adult ghost leviathans. The one you actually see in the brine are juveniles.
There's 2 of them, by the way.
Yes, I know. In the brine and in the Koosh. No, not the Koosh.
No, the Lost River.
Lost River. Wait, no, the one
by the skull in the Lost River, and there's one.
No. But I'm also talking about the one that's above the brine.
No, it's in the deep Grand Reef.
Yes, that with the giant floating orbs.
Posted a video of Riley and the memes and streams. We'll get to it.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to the super chats because I heard we got to the last tier.
Yes, we did. Give me one moment.
No, honey.
Oh, yes. Sorry. I was going into my Discord for a moment and I couldn't get out of it. Anime Mania gifted 1 Gothic Therapy membership and it went to The Great One is Here.
Thank you. You love me. You really love me.
I'm so glad I finally watched that movie.
Yep, it was great.
GS Wolfwood for 2. The SS Krafton is going down with all hands.
They hit the iceberg and then said, ChatGPT, we're taking on water. What should we do? And it said, oh, put more water in. It'll make you float. And they're like, oh, okay. Hit another iceberg, Captain.
Yeah, pretty much. And Rador just said nothing and gave us $54.17. Why $54.17? I do not know, but it is appreciated.
If you meant this, thank you. If you want to say something, you can. That hits tier 2. We haven't hit tier 2 in a long time.
I'm happy with that. Can we hit tier 3?
Hit tier
3 so we can finally show up for chairs?
Well, wait. It's time for tier 2, guys. You ready?
Yes, I'm not going to use that opportunity to finally take a drink.
Okay, ready?
Yes, go.
Hey! I'll show ye.
Destructor! I'm bone.
That'll show him.
My finger! I cast upon thee a showtime! Let's try for a twofer. Dark Magician! Dark Magic Attack!
Very well.
And that is why they call me Bender the Magnificent!
Now it's personal. New blast.
I'm scared.
I learned how to handle delicate social situations from a little show called Three's Company. You are no match for my dragon style.
You just lost the duel.
You didn't even look at your cards.
Looking at one's cards is a crutch for players who rely on skill. Eat them and leak salt water. That right, scared?
No, I'm not. Oh, wait, I am.
Let's go already!
That is
I
a
love that
funny
clip.
It's been so long since we've last played it. And according to Proctophile, we could, in fact, hit Tier 3 tonight. So, guys, can we please hit Tier 3 so you can finally have a chair stream?
We could do that, but again, no pressure. We still have another topic to get to. This one's going to be a little controversial, guys. There are going to be people who are not going to be happy with us, but I want to make something very clear, okay?
Yeah? And what is that?
Before we get into this topic, our goal here is not necessarily to just give in or whatever, but our goal is to try to inform you and do the research and find the truth. So even if it seems like this topic is us leaning into something maybe that you don't agree with, give us a minute. Let us cook. Okay?
Let us explain our side.
Okay? We'll explain it and you'll understand what we have to say. Okay?
Yes.
Ready, honey?
Yes, I am. Begin.
Paapa was cast as Snape, and many fans took flight.
Some pointed out that Snape had been written as white.
A few went too far and wished Paapa harm.
But Paapa stood his ground without raising alarm. Good on him for doing so, and we are going to explain why we think that.
So, here's what we're going to go into. So there's an article that's been circulating today, which we have to call out the real villains here, and it's not Paapa Essiedu.
It's not.
Do you know who it is? It's the mainstream media.
Mainstream media, as usual, twisting his words into something he did not actually say.
Because if you look here, the title says, Paapa Essiedu on his Harry Potter trolls. They say, quit or I'll murder you. Now, if you read that, you would roll your eyes and go, it's people playing victim again and blah. But here's the real reality. What if I told you he never said that?
Because he didn't.
He did not.
We have an excerpt right here on the screen for you guys that we will read to you.
Yeah, and here's the important part. I went to the source article where this came from, and when we read you the context, I'm going to be fully honest with you guys. I still do not think that he is the correct casting for Snape, and you will never be able to convince me that he is.
Yes.
There are things that fundamentally change just by having him be the role of Snape.
Yes. And maybe he'll still do the character justice, but regardless, he's not a good casting for Snape. That's just facts. And we're sorry that people will disagree with that, but it is the facts. Snape was written a certain way. HBO said that they were going to be a faithful adaptation with this series, and in casting Snape this way, they completely 180'd that, stabbed everyone in the back, and delivered a false promise.
Yes, but with Paapa Essiedu here, this is not what he said. He did not say this, and so we're going to read you the actual context because, and this is going to shock people, as I said, I don't think that he is the correct role, and I will never change my opinion. However, I think that he handled this situation correctly.
With extreme grace and integrity.
Doesn't mean he's right for Snape. Doesn't mean I magically give him a pass. But it means that the mainstream media has got to answer some questions because they wanted clicks, and that's the only reason they took his stuff out of context.
Yes. Do you want to read first, or shall I read first?
Let me read the first paragraph, then you can read the second, and I'll read the last one.
Sure.
Okay, so I took this straight from the entire thing. There's a whole interview. It's an interview. And here is the part that they are making their main topic. Now, I'm going to read it to you guys. You tell me if he's saying what the media says he is. So it's a response to the Harry Potter backlash. He says, it really matters, he says. The reality is that if I look at Instagram, I will see someone saying, I'm going to come to your house and kill you. So while I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be murdered, he laughs nervously, that could age badly. But yes, while I hope I'll be okay, no one should have to encounter this doing their job. Many people put their lives on the line in their work. I'm playing a wizard in Harry Potter, and I'd be lying if I said it doesn't affect me emotionally.
But he followed that up with this. But the abuse fuels me and makes me more passionate about making this character my own, because I think of how I felt as a kid. I would imagine myself at Hogwarts on broomsticks, and the idea that a kid like me can see themselves represented in that world, that's motivation to not be intimidated by someone saying they'd rather I died instead of doing work I'm going to be really proud of.
Now, he also says, so the guy says, could he stay offline? He says, but even if you successfully ignore it, that doesn't mean it's not happening, Essiedu says. The issue remains endemic, and anyways, people see stuff and message to ask if I'm okay. Has he reported any of the death threats? He says, no. I don't think some 17-year-old boy being put in jail for 2 weeks for threatening to murder me would actually make me feel any better.
Now tell me, does that sound like someone playing victim to you? I think not.
It sounds like someone who's recognized the reality of the situation. And again, I want to make very clear, I'm not saying this magically makes him okay for Snape. It doesn't.
It really doesn't, because he does not look like Snape. I'm sorry, he just doesn't.
It changes the context of the scenes, but the mainstream media is going like, he says his trolls say, quit or I'll murder you. No, he was saying if he goes on Instagram, there will be bad comments, but he doesn't let them affect him. They do affect him emotionally, but he allows it to fuel him, and it makes him more determined to make the character his own, and that he's not going to report or avoid them because he can't avoid them. And he's not going to report it because someone getting arrested or whatever over something silly like that won't matter. Does that sound like he's playing victim? Again, no. I want to clarify. I'm not saying that this magically makes him okay for Snape. It does not. It fundamentally changes the narrative to have him as Snape, and we are recognizing that.
He should have been cast as someone else, perhaps Kingsley Shacklebolt, or maybe another teacher, but not Snape, who was written a specific way.
And one could argue that he put himself in this situation. which, to be fair, he did. He accepted the role. But at the same time, I can dislike the fact that he was cast as Snape and recognize that he's still a decent actor and that nobody deserves death threats. I think that's not a controversial opinion.
I mean, I don't like that he was cast as Snape, but I do not wish death upon him.
Look, as I said, I just think the biggest problem with this is the mainstream media is running around saying, hey, he said, your trolls say quit or I'll murder you, and he's being harassed. That's not what he said. He
not
said,
what happened at all.
If I go on my Instagram, I'll see bad comments and I let them fuel me and I move on with my life.
Which is this is honestly a correct way to deal with it.
Again, not saying that magically makes him good for Snape, as we already said multiple times. But the fact that the mainstream media is doing this, and you know why they're doing it. They 100% are doing it because they want clicks.
Clickbait. They're going for the clickbait.
And yes, again, I'm not saying everything he said was perfect, nor am I saying it magically fixes any problems, just what he said. But at the same time, I think the fact that he is at least not playing victim, which is not what he's doing with this thing. You can't say he is. That at least is something we can recognize and go, you know what? I don't agree with you. I don't think you should be the character. I don't even think you should be making this character your own. I think that you should be adhering to this character that you were assigned. That's just my opinion.
But we can respect that he handled this very well.
But that's what I'm saying. Even if he is wrong for having this role and keep saying in it, and even if we don't agree, I will at least recognize that the mainstream media is making it seem like he's going, my haters are wishing death, which is 100% not what he did here.
Yes. It's not what happened at all.
So again,
he put words in his mouth and took what he actually said out of context.
So again, not giving him a pass, not saying that magically absolves him of whatever, but at the same time, I think the mainstream media is clearly playing this up for clicks, and that's not what he said. And so, again, doesn't mean I agree with everything he said, doesn't mean I agree with him being in the role, but I can recognize that at least he didn't play victim, unlike other people, like, for example, Rachel Ziegler or other people in the past who have literally played victim. This is not playing victim. This is saying, hey, I've noticed the hate, and I'm moving on from it. Whether he's doing that correctly or in the right way, that's up to debate. That's a different discussion. But I'm not going to pretend that he went out there and said, oh, my haters are wishing death, when that's not what he did.
No, that would just give me even more reason to not like him. But no, I can respect his response to this hate. Honestly, I can, because it's not a disrespectful response. It's a well thought out response that does not attack anyone.
It doesn't attack anybody. It even says that reporting them would be completely wrong to do, and that he's just going to move on. And you know what? I'm not going to watch this show. They've burned that bridge already by casting him, but I can recognize that he's a good actor. And you know what? He doesn't deserve death threats. But also, the mainstream media should really stop trying to run with this. And I'm not pointing fingers, but I would hope that YouTubers who cover this story actually go to the source and read what he actually said. That doesn't mean you can't criticize what he said. You are absolutely allowed. But get the full context before immediately assuming that he ran out there and attacked critics, which is not what he did.
And I believe that people are going to take it out of context like they do everything.
Yes, but you know what? I'll be honest. My opinion is, if I was in this situation, I get that he might want work, and this is probably something that would give him a lot of work for a lot of time. If I was in this situation, I would have turned down the role, personally. That's my opinion. That's a controversial opinion for some, but that's what I would have done. But the way he handled this discussion was much better, and we can at least give him props for that.
Yes, I agree. You may not agree, but I agree. I'm saying that to the viewers, not you.
I would hope so, because that'd be kind of weird.
Yes. All right, let's end that one there. And we got another $100 super chat.
Yeah, but I told you guys that one would be controversial. I saw some people disagreeing. Look, I don't think what he said was perfect at all. I don't think he should make the character his own. He should be the character he's supposed to play.
Yes.
He shouldn't have been this character. But he did not go, my haters are telling me to kill myself. He said, hey, if I
Yes,
go online, I see bad things and I just ignore them.
Yeah, or I just let it drive me further in my acting career. So
You're insane in the best ways.
talking about Eagle Eye. Get any other buddy besides that?
I don't agree with some opinions or stances he said, but yeah, basically I agree with Master Raven. Yeah, look. Yeah, here. I will make the character my own. No, that's not the actor's job. If you want a character your own, write one. This has been drilled by professionals teaching new folks all the time. 100%. As I said, I think that he should have refused the role. I think that maybe he didn't know he was getting the role. And then when he found out, I would have said, that's great, but that's not the role for me. However, look, I can understand wanting work. I can get that. And he even mentioned in this interview, he mentioned that this will keep him employed till he's 45. I mean, ask yourself, put aside the fact from it, ask yourself, would you really be willing that quickly to turn that down, a steady income for your family? The answer is no. Doesn't mean he's right to keep the role, but I can understand at least where he's coming from. And so I wanted to do the actual work and go to the original article rather than all the other outlets that ran with it and read what he actually said, because I was curious, did he actually do that? And the reality is,
because
no.
from what little we knew, we knew of him, it did not sound like something he would say. So we wanted to find out for ourselves, and we found the truth.
And he's a decent actor. And again, I want to make clear, we are not saying he's good for the role. He is not. He should not have taken the role.
No.
But at the same time, he doesn't need to be smeared by the mainstream media, because we all know what they do. And you know what? This is exactly why other YouTubers or whatever who do the work, I'm not saying all of them don't, but some of them don't. But YouTubers who do the work, that's why they're eating journalist lunch.
Mm-hmm. Like us.
You get death threats too, though, so it's a common thing if you do anything these days. Exactly. But that's the thing is, if he had gone, I'm getting death threats, I'm a victim, then I'd be like, oh, God, he's another one of those. But that's not what he did.
Yeah, we get death threats and we don't say we're victims. We just say, stop it.
Make the character's own is a stupid thing to say, because it's not you that you're playing. It's the character already established by the author. Correct. I completely agree. Good on him for standing his ground and not being an unhinged psychopath who cries, woe is me too.
Yep. That's pretty much what we're saying.
Didn't he put himself in the situation? Yeah, he did. And he shouldn't have.
He did, by accepting the role. But we can respect that he stood his ground and did not attack people.
Reasonable take, to be honest. Of course, MSN twisted
mainstream media.
And again, MSN, mainstream media twisted it. Well, MSN is mainstream media too, but you know.
Yeah, well, you can't confuse it with MGM. That's all.
I just think it's funny that these people will run out and go, that's the therapist in you speaking. Look, I am a therapist, but you know what? At the same time, I became a therapist because that is who I am. That has always been who I am. And so, look, I don't think anybody deserves death. And I also think that I can call him out and go, hey, this is dumb. This is stupid. Stop it. But he did handle that very well. And we know how these stupid journalists are who bait people into questions to get them angry. He didn't take the bait, but the mainstream media spun it and ran with it anyways.
Yep, because that's just what they do. I haven't gotten any more memes in a while.
Hold on. Can I recommend a good movie with him? Not asking, actually, not being surprised, actually asking.
Sure. What movies?
I'm pretty sure.
What movies has he been in? I am curious.
I remember. I forget the name. I saw one movie with him in. Let me double check. Hold on.
I honestly don't remember. Because I don't think I had heard his name until it was.
I think he was.
The whole Snape thing.
I'm looking. I have heard of him. I forget what's the name of that one. I heard really good things about one of the movies he was in. I'm trying to see. I don't remember the name.
Oh, you have a good point, Agent Swordmaster, about Rita Skeeter.
Thinking on it, this is what we're trying to show people. Rita Skeeter, the books, evil journalists who over her story, 100%.
Which is totally what Rita did.
I think he's more known for doing like Broadway and stuff like that. Am I correct?
I don't know. I don't remember.
He's an English actor. He joined Royal Shakespeare Company acting in numerous productions. I forget there was a movie.
Shakespeare Company, then. So it was something
Yes,
Shakespeare.
but there was a movie. I was one movie. I forget the name. I'm looking at the movies. There was a movie that was recommended highly that he was in.
Does someone want to look for it so we can move on? Because we have super chats to get to.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out.
Honey, I was suggesting the chat look for it for us.
Yeah, if someone figures that out, I can't remember the name. Yes, I got it. Okay, but we do have to move on. But yes, there is some good stuff. I think he's more known for Broadway, though. But let's get into this. We have
Eagle Eye gave a super chat for $99.99. You absolute maniac!
Thank you so much.
Yes, Gothic Therapy Chairs version 2.0.
The song is the same. The chairs are different, though. So, okay. He was appearing in black men. The A24. Yeah, I think that's what it was. I'm pretty sure this was.
Didn't that movie tank?
No, I don't remember. There was a movie specifically in it that was literally. I forget the name. I'm trying to figure out.
Well, try to figure it out while we're turning into chairs.
Okay, we're gonna go to do chair stream because if I remember it or someone remembers it, please post in the chat because I have heard good things about his acting. So, all right, but we got chair stream.
Yay,
first chair stream in a while.
Finally.
You guys ready?
Do it. Do it.
It's chair time.
Woo!
Cheers to the sky, fly so high, and a pineapple from the big glass cloud wide. Toss and breath, toss up in the air. The chairs and the tops, it doesn't even care. Yeah, that king sing, it's got a guitar. Spin it like a pizza, now it's a star. No gravity here, just socks on the ceiling. The chair went to Mars, and now it's revealing. A chair that can sing, it's got a guitar. Spin it like a pizza, now it's a star. No gravity here, just socks on the ceiling. The chair went to Mars, and now it's revealing. It's measured tall and off switch on a walk. The chair got mad, it started to talk. Can it sing? Yup. Can it dance? Heck yes. The chair will ruin your life with a flying press. Chair stream, what a scene. It's on a spinning roller coaster, a living dream. Take a hot dog and throw it in the sky. The chair's the king, and it's never gonna die. What do you want? It's floating in space. Spin it around, you'll never keep the pace. In the middle jello, a body in your face. It's a chair on the top, you were never in the race. What you dream, chair, dream last on. It's a chest spinning in a tutu shouting, do you like corn? Jump in a puddle of liquid cheese. The chair's the king, take a knee, please. Oh, my chair, you're too loud for the earth. You breathe fire and glow with mirth. A spinning blob of jelly and gem, the chair's on fire, and we're big fans. Chair scream, let it boom. Chorizo in the toaster will consume. Spin it, fly it, it's straight as spaghetti. Chairs in the spotlight, and it's more than ready. So let it roar, tear on the wall. The chair's gonna rock it, and it's making a call. Let's not sit down, let the madness begin. The chair is the king, and it's always gonna win.
Chair stream!
Hello, we are the chairs. We have come.
Finally! Feels like it's been forever.
Hello, I am Chair TD. I am Master of the Chairs, and this is the writing chair.
Fear us.
Could the strange magic that makes Raven and Master into chairs be responsible for the therapy couch?
No comment. No comment.
Is it chairs versus couch? I don't know.
Don't know.
I see Proctor Files. Papa was in 4 movies: The Outrun, Genie, Men, and Murder on the Orient. I think it was Men that I've heard good things about. I don't know. I can't remember.
Murder on the Orient Express is the better one. I remember Men not doing well financially.
They don't even move too. Of course, chairs don't move. What are you talking about?
Our chairs have never moved.
Now you need VTuber chair bottles? What are you talking about? Chairs don't move.
Not unless you throw them in a pool. Smash.
The googly eyes make it all worth it.
Smash got that from us, right? Or at least from Master.
No, it literally was my idea. The whole Smash JT thing was literally because I specifically, he left stream and I was bored. So his old chair was only there. I turned off my avatar and then I quickly took and put googly eyes on my chair for when Smash came back and loved it so much it became a thing.
So yeah, Smash owes us royalties.
Yep. Do I have a cup of Smash? No, I got rid of it.
Well, he's still included in the song at least.
Well, I like them. Our plushies ought to sit in them. I don't know.
It depends on whether or not Master is able to make that happen.
They don't talk either.
Yeah?
Well, the couches don't eat. Couches don't eat people. But ours does.
Or does it?
They don't move where you're looking, of course.
Yeah, we're quantum
I
locked.
was there for the original chairs that Master created. Yep, it was me. It was me.
You were there 3,000 years ago.
A long time ago, when Smash JT stream were still young. Master of the TGS unlocked a chair of great and terrible power.
Yes.
I get that's a joke. Because Hypnotic is taken from back.
Yeah, he stole it from Master.
To be fair, the couch eats parts of people. But whom gave the idea to Master? Puffer.
No, he didn't. It was all Master's idea. He's
But
trying to make a joke
okay,
saying
the
Puffer's the one who has the original idea.
One chair to rule them all.
But uh-oh, guys, the magic is wearing off.
No! Boo!
Sorry, guys, it's only temporary. It's temporary. We can only transcend the bounds of humanity temporarily.
With chairs for a short period of time.
I mean, Smash may be lurking, you never know. He doesn't.
Not often. Sometimes
in reality, Hassan Piker created the chair meta. No, he didn't create the chair meta. He created the I'm reacting by sitting in a chair and leaving and doing nothing meta.
Yes. Dash attack for $2. For my favorite Gothic couple. Why, thank you, Dash.
Thank you.
Tis appreciated.
F in the chat for the chairs. Yeah, the potion only lasts so long, guys. The magic, we're only able to transcend the bounds of humanity for a little bit. But guess what, guys? Guess what?
What?
It's time for exposure therapy. We got a good one for you guys, and it'll make up for it. We got Chuck Norris related exposure therapy. Are you guys ready for it?
Yes, and you're welcome for finding it.
Ready?
Yes, go.
Here we go. So, we have, unfortunately, witnessed the passing of Chuck Norris.
May he rest in peace.
Yeah. It's funny how we're over 300 really half the goal.
People like to do that to us. Guess you guys don't want to hear me talk about spiders.
It's fine. We did plenty on it. We're fine.
I know.
But Chuck Norris being gone does not mean his legacy doesn't live on. And
no, it will never die.
We have a clip, and I actually have a bonus clip that I grabbed that I didn't have enough time to format correctly.
Really?
So we are going to watch it because it's funny. It's not Chuck Norris related.
You didn't tell me that.
I got it like 2 minutes before the stream while I was waiting for you because you were late.
Sorry.
You should be sorry.
Not my fault dinner didn't agree with me.
I will sleep on the couch.
Don't you dare.
Just not the therapy couch. I don't want to get eaten. But yeah, we got an interesting Chuck Norris clip that someone made, and we're going to react to it right here because this is hilarious. It's one of the funniest Chuck Norris memes that I've seen on the internet. So we're going to play it. Ready?
Yes. In honor of Chuck.
It's hilarious already.
That's so Chuck Norris. Gotta love Chuck Norris memes. I'm so glad I found this.
But wait, we got a bonus clip because that one was so short.
So what else did you find?
I didn't have a chance to format it. So, but it was really cute. I found the coolest humidifier I've ever seen.
Oh, you're talking about the Godzilla thing! I saw that too!
I want it.
We only have one plant.
I want it.
But we only have one plant.
I want it to spray the neighbors. In case you don't get what it is, it's a humidifier that powers up and then sprays with Godzilla breath.
I've been doing this for like 5 hours. I know this is a succulent. You know, probably not the best plant to try this with. Maybe I gotta get more plants. What I'm saying is, this is so cool.
Again.
Humidifier fit for a nerd.
Here's the question. Does it have like a tank inside? Because it'd be hilarious to put like stick bomb in there and then have them go up to like the neighbors and go out of their door. I'm so I can't help it.
I don't want to get reported to management, honey.
It wasn't me. It was Godzilla.
It is really cool, though. Who doesn't want a remote-controlled Godzilla, regardless of what he spews?
I don't need it for anything, but I want it.
It's God frickin' Zilla. Of course we want it.
I want it so much. Okay, let's go back now. I think we're good, right? We didn't get to the goal today, which is okay.
No, but we did get a chair stream, so we
did plenty. Thank you guys so much.
We got we finally got a chair stream after what, months? Claydex for $2. Aliens haven't invaded because we had Chuck Norris.
Yeah, now they're going to invade because he's gone. Or
no, then he'll just descend from heaven, start the rapture, and save us all again.
Aw, I need to put water this eye drop they supply you with. Darn. All my ideas have been ruined.
Well, you could always use vinegar instead of water. Oh wait, no, that would probably burn through the toy.
Yeah. Let's see. We have a poll going right now that has 118 votes. It is punch the like button to clock into the night shift. Will you be watching Spider-Man Brand New Day? And leading with 36% is what should be leading with 36%. Raven, drop the scissors!
But it's actually leading with 36%.
That is.
Oh, I voted for that too.
Yes, because you're about to slice Spider-Man's web in our thumbnail.
Yeah, but he could always shoot another. I just
Kitty.
want to see what would happen.
And then 27% is not sure I can swing it.
But
followed by 20% no, I have arachnophobia. And then 70% say yes, my peak sense is tingling.
See what I did there?
I'm
That's
funny.
so good at puns. Master of the puns.
All right. I think we've done. We don't need to go to we don't need to do what's it called?
A story. We can just
a
go straight
story.
to the
It's okay. We can save it for next week. It's not a big problem. Thank you guys so much for all the super chats. We're gonna go to our diagnosis of the week. And then we are going to go into memes.
Did we get any more memes? One new meme. We did not get many memes this week.
Yeah, we did.
I wanted more memes.
We have plenty, honey. I'm scrolling down. There's tons.
Oh, it looked like less to me.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Okay, I was wrong.
That's right. Wrong.
Yeah.
You know what you get for that?
What? Finally.
Bad. All right, let's get to the diagnosis of the week. Are you ready?
Yes. Let's go. And now it is time for the diagnosis of the week.
Where we take events from the week and relate them to a mental illness.
Because Hollywood is full of them, and you should be aware.
And we have an interesting diagnosis for this week.
Do tell.
So the diagnosis for this week is motivated blindness.
Please explain.
So motivated blindness is a recognized psychological concept describing the tendency to ignore, minimize, or fail to fully register obvious problems when acknowledging them would threaten a person's interests, ego, incentives, or preferred narrative. The issue is not simple ignorance. The issue is that the truth is visible but inconvenient. So it gets dodged, softened, or repackaged until people can keep doing what benefits them. In media environments driven by clicks, narrative framing and audience capture, driven by clicks, narrative framing and audience capture, motivated blindness frequently appears when obvious context or contradiction is ignored because acknowledging it would weaken a cleaner, more profitable, or more emotionally satisfying version of the story.
In relation to today's topics, with Spider-Man Brand New Day, motivated blindness is exemplified by the rush to read Brand New Day's record trailer numbers as proof that Marvel itself is healthy again. The more precise reality is narrower and less flattering. Spider-Man is currently the one standalone Marvel property that can still reliably drag people into theaters, while the MCU as a larger machine is in rough shape. The industry impulse is to treat the one surviving pillar as evidence the whole building is fine, because admitting otherwise means facing how weak the rest of the structure has become.
With Krafton, motivated blindness is exemplified by Krafton leadership behaving as if they could outsmart a contract, outmaneuver accountability, and use ChatGPT as part of a strategy to dodge a massive payout without the whole thing blowing up in their face. The problem was not that the risk was hidden. The problem was the people in charge appeared too arrogant, too self-protective, or too incompetent to properly register how stupid and transparent the move actually was. They saw what they wanted to see, ignored what should have stopped them, and now they're paying for it.
And with Paapa Essiedu, motivated blindness is exemplified by media outlets flattening Essiedu's actual words into a more dramatic headline than the interview supports. He did not deliver some trembling confession of confession. He did not deliver some trembling confession of active terror. He essentially said that if he opens Instagram, he is sure he will see ugly things, that it affects him emotionally, and that it fuels him rather than intimidating him. Even if he is flatly the wrong casting for Snape, it is still worth noting that the press is ignoring the real shape of what he said in order to push a cleaner outrage narrative.
And that's why we feel this is a great diagnosis for this week.
Yes, this was a good find.
Yep. Alrighty. Let's move into... We're going to move back to the waiting room quickly, and then we will be going to the media room for meme time. Ready for memes?
Yes.
It's time for memes. Right, we're seeing it all good?
Yep. Memes.
So Proctfile says, I was on the road for 10 hours today, 1 hour before showtime. I made it. Haha. What's with the dragon?
I don't know. He flew in on a dragon.
Is that one like last week where we talked about some kind of dragon or something? I remember at some point he had a dragon.
I don't remember.
Croshy Shiro, who should be asleep hopefully at this point. Small tease of one of my upcoming projects. Might be fun to post it here. 2178 Impetus City is cowering in fear as of criminals kidnapping and eviscerating people without rhyme nor reason. A young detective and his wife, a writer by day, investigate in the neon lit streets of the city, hoping to put an end to the carnage. They have a faint lead, but is it trustworthy? Will they be the hunter or will they be prey? Hey, those look familiar.
Yeah, he based them on us.
Thank you.
We
didn't have to do that.
And we look great. I like it.
Baconator. This is how Chuck Norris came into this world. Imagine what he looked like on the way out. Chuck Norris was born bursting out of a chest burster. That's kind of funny.
Yeah. Baconator is great when he's here, by the way.
Yes, I know. I was just reading his name there.
Yeah, I know.
Chuck Norris is the Grim Reaper.
Yep. He would kick ass.
You said it was bring your grandfather to work day, right? No, it was not. Meanwhile in heaven, aw.
Yep, rematch of the afterlife. I wish we could see it. Oh,
Doomslayer beams are just rebranded Chuck Norris beams.
Fair.
You will die in 7 days. This is Chuck Norris. I'm sorry, I have the wrong number.
Chuck Norris.
Peak Master waffle glasses and bubble pipe.
Those look more like scope
targets.
Yeah, target glasses. Those do not look like waffles.
Spider-Man 40K.
That's not bad.
I will find you at what? I apologize. I've dialed the wrong number.
Parallel world master.
I'm never saying that.
Legitimate
businessman, world. Project X.
Businessman is spelled wrong.
It doesn't matter. It's ChatGPT.
Oh, yeah, good point.
ChatGPT, tell them I'm not a pushover. Okie dokie. I'm smarter than you. Nah, I'm smarter than rocks. This is the original character for Subnautica, the original game. So please tell me that it was just the women being ugly. This is the character you play as in the original game. Tell me it's not the same ugly that it was then.
It is, and it was. You're
you
welcome,
tell me.
Internet.
I'll be honest with you. I think they should change the entire design for all the games and never cook with this style again.
But this is canon. This is what the actual character you play as actually looks like.
And to be clear, the reason I'm saying it is to say people were saying, "Oh, they become woke." No, they've always had terrible taste in making characters. They probably should stop.
Yeah. They cared more about the fish designs than they did the people.
ChatGPT. Be funnier if it was a red crayon.
Oh yes. It's a sea dragon.
Ah, I get it. The sea dragon Leviathan.
That thing actually shoots fireballs.
I love how he gave you the little cat ears. Oh, it's so cute.
I didn't notice that.
Secret Wars, the Furniture Rebellion. It's the couch versus the chairs. Get the neighbors. Godzilla has bad breath. Chuck Norris plays a controversial therapist in a post-mortem movie, Psychosis Cured.
Is that real? No, that can't be real.
I wish it was real. It'd be really cool.
I'd love to see that.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Wrong. Righty.
Whee!
Yep. Okay. See what everybody says. Riley looked derpy in the original. The sequel design looks off in a different way. I understand, but the point I'm making is people who are saying, oh, they went woke. It's like, no, their characters always look weird. Like,
it's like the people who praise Sons of the Forest without ever playing the original Forest.
he looked like he could be in Time Splitters. That actually is true. That looks like a Godzilla Garbage Pail Kids card. What? Yeah, Crunchyroll got hacked. I heard about that.
Oh, yeah. I forgot to change my password. I have to do that after this.
People are saying love it. Proctopal got attacked by the couch.
What did he
it's the dragon from Aragon. That's why.
Oh!
I remembered.
That would explain why the dragon was blue. That's his, Remains of Benai is Dark to Knave in our Discord.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Let us know if we can help.
Mods keep an eye out for that in case it starts spamming stuff. Yeah. I like the original Forest. It was wacky already. Yep. But yeah. Chuck Norris is behind Master with hugs. Huh?
He's saying that his ghost is behind him? Because I know we have a few...
I'm looking around. I'm going to turn around. Chuck, you here? He's not here.
Not that we can see.
But yeah, the point I was making with Riley's character was not to say magically you don't have to, you should like Subnautica too. It's to say, like, literally that people were like, it's woke. They made the characters ugly on purpose. Like, no, they made the characters ugly for the original game too.
Yeah, I think most of the people who were saying that about the Subnautica 2 trailer also never played the original Subnautica.
Yes.
Which we told them to!
I'm pretty sure, guys, last I checked, that Hypnotic has not played Subnautica, so you should go bother him. And also you should go bother him and tell him how much you know he loves chairs.
We do still need a hypno chair.
Yep. Anyways, I think that's it.
Glory to
that's it. I think we got through a bunch. Be funny if it turned all the way around. I don't have tracking. Look, to be fair, there is advanced tracking where you can like put on things and like whatever. We don't have that.
Yeah, we don't have those 3D things.
But we are looking into potentially ways to improve our models or whatever. So we've heard feedback. We understand these are going to be the models we use for now, but we are looking into ways to improve them and stuff like that. So just keep that in mind. So we'll let you guys know as more we have, when we have more information. Nothing concrete yet. It's just something. Keep in mind, we haven't ignored you.
Yes, we are looking into it. It's just going to take some time.
Especially with Passover coming. But anyways, that's all we got for today.
Passover purging is a pain. You guys have spring cleaning. We have Passover purging. We are not the same.
And we're going to have to be offline for 3 days, whole days with no technology. It's going to be fun.
72 hours.
I would not go
Off the
crazy.
grid.
You're crazy.
We're already crazy. We're just gonna get crazier. There's only so much eat, sleep, read, repeat you can do until you lose your mind.
Anyways, that's all for now. And we'll make videos throughout the week and yeah, stuff like that.
Oh no, Ref, I can't do any writing. I can't pick up a pen. I can't use technology. We're talking Amish levels of no tech.
Yeah, it's complicated. Look it up. We'll be here forever.
Yes. Maybe someday we'll do a Jewish
How many
explanation
pass
stream.
servers do you have a year? 1.
It lasts for 8 days.
But yeah, there's a lot of different holidays.
It's supposed to be 2 days of no tech, then 4 days of yes tech, and then another 2 days of no tech. But because one of those days of no tech overlaps with the Sabbath, we're going to be offline for 3 days.
Yeah, play Yu-Gi-Oh? What do you think we do?
That's literally what we do on Shabbos.
I challenge you to a children's card game to pass the time.
Literally, we pass the time on Sabbath afternoons these days.
Yeah. All right. Anyways, we got to go.
Yes. So?
Got stuff to do.
Yep. Nope. I can't. No, 3 and 5,000. Not anything. We can't even handle money.
You're going to have to look into it. We'll have to do a stream at some point, but we'll probably wait till things kind of die down. Because unfortunately, people are not very happy with us lately for having like Stars of David.
Yeah.
So we're going to wait a bit.
Which honestly is stupid.
If Master was holding a pitch where he could do American Gothic, that's actually hilarious.
American Gothic
now I
Therapy.
want that.
Okay, now someone has to actually draw that.
Want someone to make American Gothic with us. Okay. But anyways, that's all for now, guys. We got to go.
Yes, we do. So
all right.
Until next week, stay safe and happy nightmares.
TikTok, the stream ends with midnight chimes. Pixelated therapy, cross digital lines. Hit subscribe for the void to make sense. Comment your woes, a form of recompense. Like the shadows merge in the twilight's haze. Our channel's a refuge, a weird therapy maze. Campaign and shrink, we got you fam. Laughs and guidance in this goth jam. Like the video break, the algorithm spell. Share with your crew, escape life's hell. From spooky memes to advice obscure. Here's your dark solace with humor as a cure. Own the night with our ghastly delight. Vendor of laughs in the negative light. Darker than your overcooked roast. Sub to the channel that you love the most. Bell tolls, it's the end time fair. But your issues, leave them right there. Strings of crypt, bury your dread. Return tomorrow for the undead.
I think it was Dostoevsky who said, later,